Hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Left field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The throw into second.
Now that second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Struck him out. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran DH, Jurickson Profar. Now the first pitch.
Jurickson Profar.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. From the stretch. He's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So next to bat will be Tommy Pham. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The designated hitter, number 44.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Jonathan.
Craig Stammen comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
34, Fred Demuth.
Jonathan India digging in now. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Hey, I know we're not scoring, but in today's day and age, trying to bump for a hit, he's going to find himself on the bench tomorrow.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Throw over to third here, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. Here comes the 1-2. Misses up and in. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game.
The third baseman,
First pitch on the way.
Machado.
The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First delivery to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to the Padres.
Now at the plate here is Eric Hosmer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in will be Joey Votto. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now here's the pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Aristides Aquino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cronenworth has got it, and the side is retired. So here's Will Myers.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
TJ Antone enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 70, TJ Antone.
First pitch of the AB now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And it's fouled away. This is line to left. Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Five runs, 8 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping in once again is Austin Nova. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number 10.
Here's Jurickson Profar. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. Fly out and a single for him so far. Now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to dig in, Jonathan India. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. Machado is there. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Nick Senzel. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Amir Garrett will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lifted down the line in left. Winker comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next, it'll be Tommy Pham. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Winker will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. A ball and no strikes. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner will score from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
The batter number 9.
In now, Mike Moustakas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Keone Kela gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
Kela.
Again, another foul ball.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Moustakas goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and he is out at the plate. Trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First delivery to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Count even now at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Fernando Tatis Jr. becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Next, here is Will Myers trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing any.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first. Baseman Joey Votto.
Number 19. Joey.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now that
Striding forward now is the DH, Aristides Aquino. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. And now a stoppage here, as it looks like a balk has been called, and indeed they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Pham is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Next up is Tucker Barnhart. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. And stepping in, Jonathan India. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Emilio Pagan takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. A play at the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Senzel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And we've got a stoppage here now as a balk has been called. And my goodness, what a push for.
I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. skies, we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.
Don't do this to me.
We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from you say you're mine, but you're anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from
came alive. At the same time, I played my soul, got mad. And literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016, when the boy got me, QLT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017, I had no place to sleep. 2018, Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019, been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new looks, ain't me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me.
Take care of your dream.
Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Take care of your dream.
That's my dream. That's my dream.
Royalty so skin deep, melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, spent a whole life over shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 weeks, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks, T's getting faded, hope getting faded. H, no lights flashing and flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw beam with prosperity. Man, my parents they took care of me, made sure opinions were heard cause it was scary. With the kid things, I was looking in the back when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take care. Back, take care.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
First pitch on its way. Marcus Semien is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 107.
Here it comes. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Cavan Biggio stepping up now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he popped him up. Arias has room in foul territory. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Digging in next, Bo Bichette. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Simeon's off and running. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ryu's ready. Here's his offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
That is first.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Ariz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball
2 out here and a runner at second. One and 1 the count. One and 1 the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And Here's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Two men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through. A base hit. Arias rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. Fouled off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gurriel gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Second inning set to go, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he lays off there, 1-0. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
2-1.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
2-2 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him. Great strikeout.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than. That's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers, hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spinning on the taxes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
Now at the plate is Raimel Tapia. He will lead this one off today. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is O'Neill, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting third, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In for a strike. It's 1-1. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a power right-hander that can get it up there, too. Mid-90s and a great assortment of off-speed pitches. You'll know if Marquez is on early, you'll start seeing a lot of swings and misses. And if that's the case, expect him to stick around long in this one.
So now into the box is Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 3. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Hampson is underneath this one. 1 down.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting third. The third baseman, Nolan.
Base is empty, 2 away. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, C.J. Cron.
Number 25, C.J. Cron.
And now the first pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And it's fouled away. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first down.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into the wind, the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matthew Boyd gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Randy Arozarena. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grossman finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. The Tigers coming up. No score. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
Now at the plate, here is Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Grossman.
From the stretch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.